Hey, welcome to your Gemini horoscopes for the week of the November 5th to the 11th. Focus is on family this week, which can mean one of two things. It can either be that your focus is on family for a specific reason. Either there's a problem that's going on there that needs your assistance, or there's someone in the family that just seems to be taking up a lot more of your time than you really would like them to. Or on the more brighter side, it could be just longing to have that family time and either being able to make that happen or not being able to make that happen, if that makes sense. Either way, the pendulum swings. Could even be a little bit of both. I mean, you guys are Geminis, you know. The key problem with all of this is not necessarily the people around you and what they can and can't do, but your brain and how your brain computes that, if that makes sense. Geminis are overthinkers. Newsflash, I know. You guys had no clue that that was the case. But it's true. Geminis are overthinkers. They tend to spend way too much time analyzing these situations, analyzing what somebody said, how they said it, why they said it, blah, 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 blah. It can make you crazy. It can also make you draw the wrong conclusions. And that is something that we definitely want to avoid, because drawing the wrong conclusions always gets us in trouble, right? We wind up making a bigger problem than there really needs to be. Two things are really important here in this spectrum. One is communication. Speak what you want. That is such a problem in the world right now. It's not even funny. Just say what you want. I think a lot of times people are afraid to say what they want because they're out of fear of rejection, that they're not going to get what they want. And in all honesty, this is life. Life is not going to guarantee you getting what you want. It's never going to happen. So we have to get past that fear of rejection. It's not necessarily that we're being rejected. You know, when I go to my kid and I say, hey, I would love to spend some time with you, and he says, well, I can't because I have other plans, it's annoying. And yes, it hurts my feelings. And yes, I go to that place where it's just like, obviously, I'm not important to this kid, right? And that just makes me miserable. Doesn't do anything to the kid, by the way. It does make me miserable. The truth is that he has a life. He has things that he has to take care of. He has responsibilities of his own that he needs to take care of. I'm talking about an adult kid, in case you haven't noticed. The point is that we all go through these situations, and the more we convince ourselves that we're not good enough, the worse it is for us, not for them. So speak what you want, say what you want. I'd love to spend some time with you. And if that can't happen right now, okay, well, let's see if we can't schedule some time. Let's talk about, if we can do it now, let's talk about some time that we can do that. We're also coming up on the holidays too, and I really feel that a lot of the time this comes up more often around the holidays, because Geminis do have a tendency to have a lot of stuff going on. And when you have a lot of stuff going on, it doesn't really leave a lot of room for family time and spending time with the people that you love. So all of a sudden, you know, this can also create some guilt feelings, as in these people are rejecting you because you didn't spend time with them before, and blah, 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 blah. You can make yourself crazy in here. In case you haven't noticed, you can make yourself crazy in here. And the only thing, pardon me, that you have control over is this, because you don't have control over anybody else. So make it easy on yourself. Don't go there, first of all. Ow, pardon me. And don't drink either. Well, okay, have a glass of wine, whatever you want to do. As long as it doesn't become a problem, then anything is okay, as long as it doesn't become a problem. The point here is that you can make yourself crazy, or you can move on to a solution to the problem. And I think that that is one of the biggest problems with the human race right now, is that we're too busy focused on our feelings about this and being rejected, and not enough time is focused on finding a solution to a problem, if indeed a problem does exist. So luckily, there's nothing else to influence that. All the planets are going crazy this week right now. It's not involving you, which is good. It's just you and your relationship with your brain in terms of the people around you and how you feel about the people around you. And if you think about it, if you pay attention to it this week, you probably find something really interesting happening. If you let your brain just do whatever it wants, it will come up with some tales for you. I mean, some crazy, crazy, crazy stuff that just gets your blood boiling, and it makes you more and more and more angry about the situation. And you're probably more prone to lash out because of that. And you also just might put yourself in a situation of being slightly embarrassed when it turns out that everything your brain told you was wrong. The person just can't spend time with you this week because they have to work. And that's it. They are more than willing to spend time with you next week. Well, at least they were until your brain convinced you to lash out at them, right? This is what I'm saying. It creates more and more and more of a problem. And our own brains actually are responsible for a lot of the problems in our relationships. Not all of them, but a lot of them. Spend time this week understanding how your brain works, to see, even keep a journal if it helps you, to see how many times it is actually throwing you in that crazy place, that place that makes you crazy and makes you overreact and makes you go blah, 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 and consequently starts arguments with other people. So that's what I have for you guys this week. I know it's not as fun as it could be, but it is necessary. Actually, it's necessary to open your eyes to all the fun that's right there in front of you. You just probably are missing because you're too busy stewing over that one thing that's not going right for you right now. It happens to the best of us, but us intellectuals, I'm an Aquarius, so I understand, we seem to really make a career out of it. And that's definitely not helping us in any way, shape, or form. So that's what I have for you guys this week. If you love your horoscopes, do consider sending a tip or donation through my coffee link, which is down in the description. I would really appreciate it. I love all the coffees. And also check out my profile in the link, because I'm currently getting the website set up to be able to book readings through my coffee website, just until we get the website stuff sorted out. I'm Melissa Bruce, the Heavy Metal Psychic. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you guys next week. I love hanging out with you guys every week. Thank you so much for all of your support. I'm looking forward to more support, of course, and any kind of support that I can do for you guys, I'm definitely willing to do. I'll see you guys next week. And in the meantime, you guys make it a powerful week, because you can, because you're Geminis, because you know where it's at, because you know how to do this. You just got to get out of your head and get her done, right? I'll see you guys next week.